Yeah, record this on the computer. I always forget. So just, yeah. Can that be your job, Marin, to remind me every week? Okay. So if I just sing, I'll sing the soprano one again after the alto. So it's gone recording. So alto. Then you go. Whoa. So that's the second bit where it goes, whoa, oh, yeah. So sort of the main, sort of the lyrics are, the first section are oohs, that applies to everybody. And the second section is O, yeah. So first section ooh, second section O, with that whoa in the middle, yeah. So if I just sing the alto part a couple of times from the start to the end, ooh, 3 and Sopranos goes. That again. And again. Altos. One more time. Okay, that's the intro basically, and it's really lovely because it's 4-part harmony, and the way the parts, so you've got that soprano, just that long note, and that alto, and the tenors and basses have different parts as well, so they all sort of intertwine, and the harmonies are absolutely gorgeous, and those in that intro. And you can change as well once we've learned that, the sort of the simple oohs and ohs, we can change the vowel sound, like to ah, to air, to sort of brighten up the sound. It's sort of something that we can just do you know what I mean, on the spot. It's one of these pieces that you learn these little sections and then you can just create something on the spot, and it's different each time you sing it. Okay, so that's all we're going to do for that this week. We'll refresh that intro next week, and then we'll add that little melody line after it. Let us then go on to our new piece. I have, let me just see, sharing my sound. If you just give it a listen.
Way over yonder is a place that I know, where I can find shelter from the hunger and cold, and the sweet tasting good life is so easily found. Way over yonder, that's where I'm bound. Oh, that's where I'm bound. I know when I get there, first thing I see is the sun shining golden, shining right down on me. Then trouble's gonna lose me, worry leave me behind, and I'll stand up proudly in true peace of mind, talking about way over yonder is a place I have seen in a garden of wisdom from some long ago dream. Maybe tomorrow I'll find my way to the land where the honey runs in the rivers each day, and the sweet taste in good life is so easily found way over yonder. That's where I'm bound, way over yonder. That's where I'm bound.
Cool. So it's the reason I really want to do this arrangement with you is because first of all, I love Pete Churchill's harmonies. It's sort of they're always so like rich, all the chords, all the vocal chords that he does, and most of his stuff as well, which is what I really like, is that you'll very rarely get backing oud parts and sort of like a bass dum 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 going for half an hour. The whole choir moves together, so it's like it's perfect if you want to sort of improve, blend, if you want to improve like singing together as a choir, because everybody is singing the same rhythm and the same, going the same pace and everything. So in terms of like improving our rhythm, tone, blend, and all of that, this is going to be great. And as you heard, then the whole like the first page and a half is all in unison. So it's keeping that pitch up for those first two pages, because it's going to be so easy to sort of drop the pitch when we go into that harmony. So this is why, yeah, it's difficult. All of his stuff, it sort of looks easier than it actually is, because he's very particular on how to pronounce vowels and when to come off the note. For example, right at the start where it goes, way over yonder, even the duh, it's got to be really, really precise to sort of get the whole choir sound, how we want it to sound, and together. So if we just speak it first, we just get rid of the melody and we just speak it from the top, and get it as precise as we can, and then we can add the melody. So that first bit is way over yonder, and put a little duh in that to really accent that second beat. Again, 1, 2, and way over yonder. I want you to sort of slightly crescendo through the yon, yeah? Because we don't want to, again, it's very easy to lose momentum on this, when you're holding a long note. So way over yonder, yeah? And then Isa, there's a little 3 above it, as you can see. That's what we call a triplet, and it means that there's 3 quavers is the same as one beat. Okay, so if it goes 1, 2, Isa. Okay, so it's slightly quicker than a normal quaver because it's a quaver triplet. So 1, 2, 3, Isa. 1, 2, 3 is a place. That's where it goes in. 1, 2, 3 is a place that I know. And again, that long note on no, crescendo through that note, yeah, is a place that I know. Off, yeah. And this is like the perfect thing where the end of the note is just as important as the start of the note. You've got to really kill that note dead. No, right there. No sort of fading out. Where
Ben,
yes,
I want to go no ho ho then.
yeah.
You want to
Well, no, no, no. Don't do a H. No, ho ho. But just sort of accent it a little bit. So place that I know, kind of like that, rather than no ho ho. No. Just to sort of accent the rhythm, because that will help with when we add the note. Where I can find shelter. So that L, I've purposely put it on that D, that second note in that bar. Shelter. Yeah. Shelter off. Shelter off. Again, little tiny crescendo, just to remind ourselves to go right through that bar. From the hunger and cold. Yeah. Again, crescendo through that. Okay, let's just put a melody to it. So it goes way over yonder. Duh. Huh. Just use that diaphragm. Duh. Way over yonder is a place that I know of, where I can find shelter from the hunger and cold. Yeah, there's every sort of end of phrase is a little bit longer than we think. Yeah, because it's quite it's not slow, but it's like medium tempo, so it's not fast. So you've got to hold those 3 beats. Just work out the chords quickly. Okay, try with the chords. Way over from the top after 3. A 1, 2, and way over yonder is a place that I know of, where I can find shelter from the hunger and cold, and the sweet tasting good life is so easily found way over yonder. That's where I'm bound off. Okay, so things to note down here. Bottom of page 1, bar 18, where you've got that. And the sweet tasting good life. We've got another triplet there. So good life. Good life. Good life. That's that rhythm. Good life. And make the vowel sort of rounded. Good life. Just life. Just literally one beat, life. Just as you'd normally say it in a sentence, life. Yeah, life is a crotchet. Good life. No longer than that. Go straight to the. And from the hunger and cold, the line above that, it sort of goes bluesy there, and we sort of want to lean into the hun. From the hunger and cold. Do you see what I mean? It goes, it has a blues note there. From the hunger and cold. It might be nice for a little slide up to that hun. From the hunger and cold. Off. Cool. Let's just sing that one more time from the top. This unison bit. Way over yonder. Just work out a chord for a second. Sorry. Okay. Way over yon from there. 1, 2, and way over yonder is a place that I know where I can find shelter from the hunger and cold. And the sweet tasting good life is so easily found way over yonder. That's where I'm bound. Okay, cool. Any questions so far? Excellent. So it's sort of one thing that I remembered that I needed to say when I sang it, but now I've forgotten it. Right. The sweet taste. Yeah. Where is it? It's consonants. That's really, really important with all of Pete's stuff. And the sweet tasting good life. He sort of really goes overboard with how he pronounces is so easily found. Way, like the W's got to be massive. Like way over. It's sort of a really heavy consonant, isn't it? Way over yonder. Yeah, really sort of go overboard with them. Way over yonder. All the was and the yous. That's where I'm bound. I know. Okay, so this chord is the first chord of the whole piece because the first bit is in unison, isn't it? So that's the chord there. And we want to slide up to the I, okay? So you've just gone from bound. I know, sort of, I know. Yeah. And you can put an H in front of the actually. Sort of very gospel-y to do this. I know. Yeah. I know. That's the soprano part. I know. And you've only got a crotchet rest before that. So you haven't got time to, much time. So if we just go from sopranos, if we just go, that's where I'm bound. Let's go from bar 29. That's where I'm bound from that bit. That's where I'm bound. I know. Okay. And the no is really short because it's only a quaver. I know. That's where I'm bound one more time, stops. Then we'll add altos. 3 and that's where I'm bound. I know. Okay. If we do this a cappella, then I can sort of wave my arms around. Altos. You go back to that note. That's where I'm bound. I know. That's how we find your note. So your bit goes. That's where I'm bound. I know. And again, you can do a I know. I'm holding no too long, so we need to come off no. I know. That's where I'm bound. I know. Sopranos. That's where I'm bound. I know. Yeah. So really breathy sound for that. I know. If I just play it one more time, just so you can hear that going into that section.
Way over yonder. That's where I'm bound. Oh, that's where I'm bound. I know.
You see what I mean? It just sort of comes out of nowhere. I love that chord. Okay, cool. I've done the learning tracks for these, and I've made sure to leave in my breaths, so you can. I want you to try and copy them. So it's going to be like way over yonder is a place. Do you see what I mean? It's sort of using that breath. What I've gone on about before is using the sort of the breath as part of the arrangement as an actual beat. Yeah, is a place. So see if you can hear the breaths. Maybe better with headphones. So when you listen to it, maybe you can hear. It might be louder in the SATB version rather than your learning track, because obviously it's 4 parts then. So maybe listen to that first and see if you can copy the breathing. Cool, brilliant, fantastic. All the tenors and basses are in the waiting room. Thanks, sops and altos. See you after the break. Hello, tenors and